What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 512 interviews I did in 4 years. Give this artist a second to get on this Iccy Show, and we'll start this. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show and booking until December, inbox me. I'll let you know the dates I have available. My interviews are $50, and we are international. So give him a second to get on here. Hope everyone's having a blessed Thursday. Getting ready for the holidays right around the corner. After today, tune in at 6 p.m. I have Bonnie Stone on the Iccy Show. Stay tuned on that from Springfield, Massachusetts. So we're waiting for him to come on here. Then the next one is the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 26th, and 28th. That's the lineup for October. And then November, I got great talent coming on. Don't forget, get your tickets for October 30th, Manchester, New Hampshire. Save $5 ahead of time. Buying your tickets now instead of at the door. 15 at the door where your costumes. I just added. Let's see. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the Iccy Show. How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You sound a little low. Is your volume all the way up?
Yeah. Hold on. Nope. There we go. Okay. You can hear me now?
Yes. Welcome to the Iccy Show, OB Ben. I appreciate you coming on here from New Hampshire to Boston 617. How you doing today, sir?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Same day, same thing, different story. How are you doing today?
Congratulations. I see you have a new edition. I've seen it on your page.
Oh, that's just a thank you, but that's just an old picture. She's actually 3 now, causing a scene in the living room. So, but thank you anyway.
Well, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen you perform about a month ago in Manchester, New Hampshire at 603 Bar and Grill. You killed it. You had a great audience with you. A lot of people that supporting your music. Have you ever been outside of New Hampshire performing?
I did Massachusetts one time with Bars Over Bars. I did that one time. Hold on, I gotta go upstairs because y'all blasting now. Okay, sorry about that.
Now, do you have a manager now, or are you looking for a manager?
I don't have a manager. I am looking for one to like help me with like getting shows and with promotion, but I'm doing one thing at a time, so I'm just trying my best to like stay on focus with the plans that I have.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in the next year in this industry? Do you see yourself traveling? Do you see yourself staying local?
I see myself traveling because of my goal this year was to perform locally. I'm doing that. I did the show on September 9th in Nashua, did the September 11th in Manchester, got the 30th coming up, then the 20th, and I believe December 18th. So I did locally for Manchester. So my next move is to Connecticut, try to get into New England as much as I can.
What made you start to get into this industry?
I was writing music and stuff since I was young, since I was like 11, 12 years old. I did it at first to, it was a way to like write down my anger so I won't flip out because I had a very bad anger issue. So I would use music to like calm me down or write music, whatever. So I've been writing music since I was 12. I got a chance to perform it around like really work on it in my 20s, but I've been doing it since I was young.
What's your lineup for the next couple of months? Besides the one on October 30th you're performing.
I do the one on November 20th. I think I'm the headliner for November 20th. And I do the December 18th one, I believe. And that's it for this year. I don't have nothing for because all the other shows that was booked was with the child molesting dude, the pedophile dude. So yeah, I'm only doing the ones under Nicole, and then.
That's smart. Shout out to M Styles putting it together.
Facts.
She's doing some big things, doing all these shows. I'm proud of her as an artist too, you know. So salute putting all these artists together. That's how I met you, was through her. If she didn't put the show together, so I'm glad I got to see you perform. I liked your energy. There was one song I had to go around and come to the front because I forget the name of it, but you were killing it, and everybody was at the
Well, you know the vibes. Was it that you know the vibes? Because that's the one the
maybe.
DJ was feeling too. Yeah, it was like, oh, you know the vibes. Just see me and the homies. Yeah, we outside. Real rights. Talking do or die. Baby kids, we don't die. We more. Yeah, that was that one. That was the last song I did. That the DJ was feeling. So.
And I love how they had all your name on their shirt. I love that. So you know you had a big fan support.
Yeah, I gotta being married to a Hispanic, I got a big family. So they all come and support and show when they can, especially on a Sunday. Like, shout out to them, especially because it's hard to get people to come to a show on Sunday. So to have them just come in with my shirts on, just representing, it's a good feeling.
Yeah, that's definitely a real love feeling and great support when you have your own people come support you, especially your family. You know, family is number one, and you know, to have them support you is major in this industry, and how dangerous this industry is too. So I salute you 1000% having that backup behind you.
Thank you.
How many songs do you think you have out there altogether so far?
Well, let's go on an average and do math. All right, I average 13 songs an album. So I got Sith Lord, Summer Vibes, Clone Wars, Confession of a Jedi, or Confession of Obi-Wan, and Summer Vibes Volume 2. So that's 5 albums times 13. And then you got the singles, whatever I hopped on, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Hey, it's working. That's what I'm talking about. Work. Every time I see your timeline, you're always in the studio or you're going to the studio. So I like that. You promote yourself as an artist, which a lot of artists don't do. So I salute to you for promoting yourself. A lot of artists, I don't understand why they don't want to promote themselves as an artist when that's one of their jobs is getting out there.
As I can speak on that because, like I said, I just not recently, but I had to sit down with my team and we all discussed the fact that we got to do better jobs at promoting and getting ourselves out there. And somebody that I know, when I went to go pick up my kids from school, hit me up and was like, yo, you need to put yourself out there because you're really good. Like, nobody's going to hear you if you don't, throw yourself out there. So I took in that approach to just throw myself out there to get myself ready. I'm at the point where I accept all shows unless it's some dangerous shit going on. There should be no reason why I'm not going. I go very hard on perfection. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going up there and rapping with your lyrics is easy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Doing it without it in front of people, that's the test. So when I performed on 11th, that was my biggest test. And the first time I did a show with just the hooks. So I did really well. So now it's just making sure I perfect the craft. You know what I'm saying? Not just learning the lyrics. It's about perfecting it and knowing I could dance with them and perform while I'm brushing my teeth. And that's how I get my practice on. So when it's time for me to get on that stage and put that energy, and shout out to my lady. She's in mom mode at the moment, but she's she makes me perform in front of her. Like, before you go embarrass me, do that in front of me to see how it's going to look. And then she'll give me my pointers and stuff. Behind a great man is a strong woman. So I wouldn't be nowhere without that one behind me.
Definitely. Are you looking for features right now with different artists?
Yeah, I'm trying to, like I said, I have goals. Like, I've been doing features with songs for people from Texas, from Washington State, from California, from Alabama. Like, if you go through my catalog, you'd be like, okay, he done, and I'm not just a rapper. Like, I could write R&B. Like, most of the R&B hooks you hear, it's like 50. I wrote some, and then the people that I work some. I'm a very versatile artist. Like, I could work with whoever, however. I just did the music video with New Country, Catch a Body. We did that on Saturday, so that should be coming out hopefully soon. That song is coming out October 28th on all major platforms. I also did a song with, dang, I can never say this man's name right, and I don't want to butcher it, but one of my friend's brothers, I did Jamaican. I did a reggae song, so I have no problem doing any type of song. I think the only song I haven't done is a country one because I don't have the yeehaw in me, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm versatile. I could do whatever.
If you could pick one artist to do a feature, either in the industry or not in the industry, who would it be?
See, that's controversial because the person I really wanted to, like, years ago that I wanted to do a song with, he's in jail, so I can't, like, even pick him. So, honestly, I would love to do a song with Nas. Like, I don't know why, but Nas has always been a person that I lyrically listen to hard. Drake, early Drake, not him now. Him earlier when he was hungry, yeah, I would have murdered somebody for a thing. But a verse with a person that's not in the industry, I think K Shine, the battle rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love his approach. I love his aggression. And a friend of mine is close to him, so I can actually get that feature. But, you know what I mean? Those are the two people, Nas and K Shine, definitely.
You see yourself going on tour anytime soon?
I would like to. If the opportunity presents itself, I don't see why I would say no. Like, if you're hungry for it, you go get it. That's how I feel about it.
What's the biggest crowd you ever performed for?
I went to a friend invited me to perform at somebody's birthday party. And I was thinking it was little, but when I got there, it was like full of people. So I was like, oh shit. So I think that was I only performed one song though, so I performed Scary Movie. But yeah, that was the first time I performed in front of a heavy crowd, and it was like I'm like, I got my respect or whatever, but they was like, yo, I ain't expect that from you. So I was like, that's what's up. I was like, oh, cool, you know what I'm saying? But I was nervous. Nervous.
That's dope. Where would you like to go to perform if you could go anywhere around the world or even local?
I would like to perform in New York, where I'm from, in the Garden. That would be. Oh man, with a Knick jersey on, going, yeah. That's the only one place. That's the only place. There's no other place I'd rather go and perform in Madison Square Garden. Facts.
Okay, that's dope though, definitely. Is there anything holding you back in this career?
I have an issue. I don't have an issue with motivation to write a song and do a song. I'm working on my consistency. Like, I'm not consistent. Like, there'll be times like don't get me wrong, like I try my best to do one album, one mixtape each year. That's always been my thing. One album, one mixtape. One album, one mixtape. But it's like, as much as you do, you have to find new ideas and new things. And me, I base a lot of my music off real life personal experiences or something. I try to make relatable music. That's the thing. If you ever listen to any of my deep songs, you'd be like, okay, I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. And that's always been my thing. So as long as I have something going on in my life, I can make a song out of it. If I see something going on, like I wrote a song for a friend called I'll Take It All Back. And he lost his brother recently. And I talked to him for 3 straight days. He was really depressed, sad about it. And I wrote a song for him about his brother, but the way I wrote it is if he was sitting it for his brother. So I took all the information. I'm very good at like listening and taking notes and like taking important things. So I'm a very good writer, period. So I took all that information and I could send you the song in a few, you know what I'm saying? And I put it into a song. And when I sent it to him, he started crying. So I'm like, all right, I did good. And he's like, yo, you knew what to say. Like, I just listened to you for 3 straight days. So it's like, all I got to do is make sure I put how you feel. Like, anybody will feel a certain way when their family die. I just try to make it relatable. So.
And where can they go find your music and listen to your music?
Man, you can find it on all major platforms. It's capital O-B space, then capital W-A-N. Because if you don't spell it like that, you're going to go somewhere else and you're going to find something you ain't going to find. And I'm pretty sure if you go on Apple Music, the last song I put out was Demeanor. So, yeah. You can go on, I'm everywhere. Like, I'm everywhere. YouTube. The thing with YouTube is, it's like, because I do it with United Masters, I put my music out with them. So you got to go to OB Topic, which is really freaking weird. But yeah, they got all my music on YouTube and all that. But you could look me up everywhere. I got music videos on my YouTube channel. That's OB021. And yeah, man, you can find me everywhere on there.
Where can they purchase your T-shirts? Because I noticed a lot of people had your shirt on at the show.
Oh, I am in the works of getting the whole T-shirt thing made. That was for my 34th. It's crazy because I had them shirts made for my 34th birthday, and like whoever came got a shirt, whatever. And I still got a couple left, like a box of it left of T-shirts to sell. So, I believe they're only $10. Like I don't twist the arm and stuff for none of that stuff. I try to because I know how it feels to trying to get something or be supportive and put an arm and a leg on it.
Right.
Sorry about that. But
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
No. Go ahead. I hit my phone and this weird thing popped up, so I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh, okay. Are you? Do you use one producer, or do you use many?
Well, like for the beats and all that.
Yes, for your beats.
I listen to whoever's like. I'm more of a person that the beat speaks to me. I don't care who makes it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Do I have specific producers I mess with? Yes. I mess with David Forth. I mess with Jay Random. I mess with Jack Sound, High Noble. There's a couple of people that I automatically use, like go straight to them. Like, but it doesn't matter. Like, as long as the beat sings to me, like some people like, yo, how you write your songs? By listening to the beat. The beat would tell me what to write.
Yeah. Because it goes to your soul, so your soul is what's gonna come
out.
out.
Like I'll sit there, put the headphones on, light a blunt. Like probably halfway through the blunt, I got an idea of what I'm writing about. 3/4 of the blunt, I'm already, depending on if I need hook or bridges or how many this, that, and third, and then I go in.
That's awesome. Definitely.
Yeah, I try to like write this when I write a song, I try my best to either like stay on topic or make it as real or as relatable as possible. Don't matter if it's, you know, people in the club or you fighting with your partner. I try to make it to where when you listen to it, be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, maybe I ain't the only one going through this, or yeah, I'm wrong for that. Maybe I should go, you know, make them think. I grew up, like I said, I'm born in '87. So I had the glory years of the '90s, late '90s, early 2000s. To me, late '90s, early 2000s was probably the best time for hip hop and R&B. To me, maybe somebody else, but to me, you know what I mean. And they had that hip hop and R&B blend going on. Now you don't really see much of that no more, but yeah, that was the best time, and I base my music off that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to follow trends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm too old for that.
Right. Now I feel you. I definitely, especially if you got kids, you know, you gotta live for your legacy for them to pass it down to them. So
yeah, like
I respect it.
Don't get me wrong. Like I don't hate on nobody. Like y'all do y'all. However it works, it works. But for me, I have a certain way how I do it, and that's just how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do drill music, and not because I can't. I just feel like I sound dumb doing it. like I'm I'm in my mid-30s. What I look like talking about that? Like it's all right. It's on a spectrum where all right, obviously you know what I'm saying, but on a grown man situation, like damn, you still a child, bro.
Right.
So it's like I fight with that every time I write a song, because at the end of the day, you want to make the song hot to where it's everybody can hear it, boom, 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 boom. But also, I like to leave a little message or something inside of songs. So you could be like, okay, he's talking about this. For example, I made a song called Torrid. You know what I'm saying? For all the big women out there. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, Victoria's, no, I like big women. My girl got to have a belly and a fupa. It's an automatic. So, and a lot of women that are big feel like they don't get appreciated or whatever. So I'm like, nah, show them that Torrid on a band. Let them see that, yeah, like big girls get sexy too, you know? So that's always been my thing, to like make music for people that needs it.
Right.
To be honest with you, like you got people and even Instagram and stuff where they make it certain music for selective people. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people don't really get into that music because, oh, it's not about me because I'm big or this, that, and the third. Man, fuck all that. My music, like I said, I with a big girl. So my music is always sort of based off stretch marks and the fupa and the belly and all that stuff, because that's reality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the person I'm with, and that's what she has. You know what I'm saying? I can't write about having a bad bitches down the third, and you look in my corner, and you know what I'm saying? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You're not rapping about real stuff. You just, you know what I mean? And then for me, it's sometimes it's not even about the drugs and stuff. It starts with the little shit. It's the little shit that make you look stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I try my best to stay true to myself. I try my best to make relatable music, but also like put it to where you feel it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, growing up in the '90s, every music hit. It was for you to feel it. So me growing up writing music, it was for you to feel. Like I want you to really understand what I'm spitting to you. But the problem is that I can't sing for shit. You know what I mean? My mother said you got that Barry White, so not the good Barry White. You know what I mean? So I turned it to lyrics. But yeah, that's all I've been doing, about just making relatable music, make fun music, but also make honest and real music. Like everybody gonna go to the club, but you ain't gonna always find a 120 girl there. Like you know what I mean? And the big girls need love too. They need to dance and feel comfortable in their own skin.
Definitely.
So why not stop
Salute to that. Big women need love. I salute, definitely. I'm a big woman. We do need love. So salute to you, because a lot of guys
So listen,
looking at the wrong thing and not looking inside. So
yes. You need to go check out what I need. You know what I'm saying? The songs I got. You know what I mean? What songs you got? I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you in the messenger. Don't worry about it. I'll send them to you in the messenger. But yeah, that's
But definitely, there was one song I could relate, and that's why I moved from the stage that night, and I went to the front because that was the first time I've heard of you.
I performed.
I
I
seen you in the
performed You
lineup and
Thought You
everything.
Shit. I performed In the Zone. I
I may be in
performed.
the zone.
It probably when I was spitting in the music cut off and I kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the zone. Yeah, it was in the zone. That was the song that was like, yeah, 4-5. Yeah. On double nickel. I'm in a pickle when I'm catching on. Yeah, that was the one with the beat cut off. And I kept spitting. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I'm in the zone.
That was good for
My
you.
favorite.
And that was good for you as an artist to keep on going. You didn't stop. You didn't let nothing stop you because that's your craft. So you kept it going.
In my mind, me and my team, like we put it in our minds, practice. I practiced while the kids was going crazy. I practiced while cleaning up. I practiced while cooking. Like it has to be to where you have to be prepared if God forbid if something like that happens. So me, I have a bad habit of trying to always think ahead. So I put weird scenarios together so I know what to do if this scenario happens. It might not never happen, but just in case, you know what I'm saying? So I always, when I spit the song, I spit it with the beat. I spit it with the song and the lyrics. Then I spit it without the lyrics, and then I do it a cappella.
Okay.
I do it 3 times. Each song 3 times. So by the time I get there, even though I'm still going over it, once I'm in that zone, nothing can stop me. That's why I told him, I'm like, I can keep going. Like, I don't need no beat. Like, I can spit the rest of these without no beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to practice. Like, I'm here to tell you that I'm prepared for this. So, as all the artists, you got to be prepared. You got to be prepared.
But not all artists are. So that's why I give you salute to you, because they'll be like, back it up, DJ, back it up. There's no lyrics on here. Let's start again. Let's go to this next song. You kept it going, and you had the whole crowd going crazy.
That's weird to me. You know what you sent the DJ. So how can you mess up on something you know you sent him? That's bad preparation. And that's somebody not taking it serious. That would never be me. Never. I have to take it serious because I don't want to be, my whole thing with the music, if I make it or if I get ahead or if I get it, I'll be happy. At least I know this wasn't all for nothing. I want to give my 110% all. Like, there's times I'll stay up to 2, 3 in the morning practicing. And by the time I get into bed to go to sleep, I got to get up to get back up and help with the kids to get to school. But at the end of the day, they understand I'm not in the living room just rapping to myself for no reason. It's to get prepared. You know what I'm saying? I have a team, but we're all like spread out. A lot of them go to work and stuff like that. We all have different schedules. So they're not obligated to, I have to do this on my own. Yeah, we're a team, but at the end of the day, I have to put in my own work. So that goes for everybody. Like, there is no shame of practicing or keep practicing, or when the kids are sleeping, nobody looking, practice, shower, practice. Because at the end of the day, I feel like we're going to get an opportunity where all that shit is going to matter. And you're either going to pass or you're going to fail.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. You're going to pass or you're going to fail. And shout out to my lady. She makes sure, she's like, nigga, you're not embarrassing me. So, you know what I'm saying? I know you good, but you got to make sure you do this. Like, she helps me with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, to tell me if I got to fix lyrics and stuff like that. She helps me with the outfits. You know what I'm saying? She makes sure I perform. Again, behind a strong man is a very strong woman. So she always makes sure I'm on it. So when she's getting ready to go to bed and she know I'm going downstairs, she'll be like, all right, just work on your songs. Just make sure you don't make a mess. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be rolling up or whatever. But yeah, preparation is the key. Like, you got to take this dead serious. And I understand people got lives and jobs and kids. We all got that. We all in common with that. We are not at the point where we could leave our kids at a certain spot and go do what we got to do. We all have to do it. But at the same time, if you love the game the way you do, you understand? And I love the fact that she understands, Like we had a little, like she didn't get it at first, but she understands. She always supported me, but she never like good. But once she sat down and actually got, she was like, oh nah, nigga, you need to go hard. Don't be sitting here with all these good, good lyrics and you sitting here looking stupid. But at the end of the day, like I said, behind a good man's a good woman. You have to practice. You gotta go hard. You can't sit there and the one thing I gotta say to everybody on here, why do people get upset about criticism?
I don't know, because they don't like the truth.
You know what it is?
There's not that many real true people out there, and that's what the problem is. So they can't accept the criticism.
You know what it is? I think
it's
the delivery. A lot of times it's the delivery, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it that offends a situation. Like if I feel like, speaking of which, because I think he just popped up, my son Domination J. What up to my son Domination J? You know what I'm saying? Me and him got a song coming soon, and he sent me a preview, and I'm like, yo, bro, I think you should spit it, slower and spit it a little better, then come back to me with it, and we could kill it. And he ain't take it no type of way. He was like, you know what, bro? You right. You know what I'm saying? I probably just rushed it. I'm like, yo, you probably just did rush it. I don't know. But when we do this thing together, let's take our time, let's do it right, and let's make this a hit. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of times people told me, yo, Rod, that shit is trash. You know what I did? Garbage. Next one. All right. Or I'll keep a couple. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I don't throw out all my rhymes, because I learned years ago, never throw your stuff out. Because whatever you don't use then, you could use somewhere else. So I try my best not to throw it out, or if not, I just take pieces of it and put it into different songs. But we need criticism. Yes, we need to learn how to deliver the criticism, but criticism, all the works, makes us better.
Facts. That's big facts.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way in the world.
He's a good artist. I've seen him. I did his interview a year ago, and salute to him. He's a great artist. So that's good that you were honest with him, because I'm not going to say him particular, but there's people that will be in your circle and be like, yo, that's fire, that's fire, but it sounds like shit.
Yes, man.
And then it's like they're not being honest, and it's like, yo, you got to be honest, because you don't want your boy feeling going up and performing. What if he's performing for Jadakiss or somebody?
One thing my people told me about is, like, before I let you leave the house, I'm gonna make sure you look nice before you leave the house. So it's the same thing with music. Yo, bro, I'm gonna let you know that shit is trash. Or whatever way you tell you, bro, yo, that's not it. We got to do it differently. You know what I'm saying? Right. Constructive criticism, as my boys say, we need that to be better artists. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in the world, like, I can't stand an artist if you tell them, like, don't get me wrong, there's artists that choose to be fucked up individual. That shit's whack. Because they could just tell you it's whack because they hating, or they don't know how to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be like, yeah, that's cool. But I've been in situations where somebody tell him, like, yo, bro, that don't sound right. And he flip out on a person, like, you know what? I ain't going to say nothing. Yeah. So it goes on that. Because trust and believe, there's times I send something, and my man, I don't know if you know Charlie Soul, but he performed in October 30th. That's one of my teammates. Yeah. Love the brother. Good artist. He'll tell me, like, yo, OB, like, you got to do that shit over. I'm like, what? He's like, you got to do that shit over, bro. I'm like, you know what? I respect your decision. I'm going to do it over. You know what I'm saying? Because you're my teammate. You better tell me that this shit is not right before I put it out and get embarrassed.
Right.
You understand? So it's like, tell me. I tell people, like, I've fought, fight, do all that dumb shit in my life. You think I can't take you telling me bar 8 through 12 is whack? I gotta fix 4 bars, and then I gotta fix 4 bars. And just a lot of people sit there and it's I'm not naming nobody, because I feel like every artist is great in every way, shape, or form. Even the pedophile dude that came out, he came out with a song and it was kind of alright. I'm like, yo, the song's alright. You know what I'm saying? It's a different side of you, whatever. But we need that criticism. We need that push. We need that. You know what I'm saying? So we could get there. And I love the fact when people tell me, like, yo, bro, I think you need to do this, because there might be something I don't hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people got different eye vision. People got different hearing things. You might hear something different that I might not hear. That's why a lot of times I do reference tracks. Like, I'll do the track, I'll sit on it. And then I'll be like, maybe one day I won't hear it. But maybe 2 weeks from now, I'm like, nah, I need to change that shit. I don't know why I'd have that there. And somebody might have told me, like, yo, bro, that's that's not it. Like, you need to fix that ball. But us as men, artists, you know, men and female, we need to learn how to deliver the message right.
Right.
Because it's not always like, yo, that's because you tell somebody like he put his all into a song, like, yo, that's just hot doodle. He gonna get offended.
Yeah, no.
He
I
gonna be like,
understand what you're saying. I used to be a manager of a lot of artists, and I used to tell my artists, you need to do the song 3 times. And they'd be like, 3 times, that's a waste of energy and time. I said, no, because the first time is going to be probably your shittiest one out of the
rough
3.
draft.
And then you got the 2 and the third one to pick and have your other people pick the best one out of those 2. And, you know, and when I started showing them, when I say that to them, and then they realize, they'd be like, oh shit, this one's harder. I said, see, and if you were just one take man, you think you have it, but then when you go back and listen, it's off a little bit, and then they get offended by that. So it's like, you know, honesty is the key in this industry. That's what I always tell artists. I got in fights with artists telling them, you know, they'll get mad because I won't manage them. And it's like, I'm not saying I can manage, like, for instance, if someone's in the streets, I don't want to be around that because I got a family to attend. So if you're gang banging, I don't want to be around that. So why would I want to be? I'm with big artists and labels that are in the industry, big. So do you think they're going to accept you gang banging in the street and then turn around and what you're doing, your crime and stuff and harming people? You think they're going to want you a part of the team? No, they're going to be like, yo, he needs to stay back. Don't give him no more shows. That's why we're having beef all the time. And that people don't understand that. And that's criticism, but it's the truth. And people don't like the truth, you know?
Some people need to realize, and you're absolutely right about everything that you're saying. To realize this is once you get in this game, you don't have to be in the street anymore. Okay, so what is the point of you, like all them artists that got killed on, what was that label that had like fucking, where they taking, what's that shit on their, life insurances on their artists because of stupid shit that they do. As a parent, I understand. I wouldn't want to go somewhere or be in a situation where I have to question if I'm going to get home safely, because at the end of the day, this is my career, but it's a job. Right. So it's like, I understand where you're coming from on that, but again, you got to know who you can and who you can't. That's right. The best way I try to describe it, because I could be aggressive and be all bully and all that shit too, but it's like, I'm turning 35 tomorrow.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the purpose? Like, I know what I stand for. I know what I can do. I'm here to do my thing, but at the end of the day, be a family man. And a lot of people get messed with that because of the fact of what they see on IG and social medias. Like, social media is good because it helps us grow, but it also destroys us at the same fucking time. So
but I salute to you. As a man, no disrespect, salute to your queen, first of all. I've been in a relationship with someone that was an artist. I was with him a long time, and it's crazy because, you know, you go tit to tat in the beginning because, you know, this one doesn't understand. Him and I were both in the industry, so, but he's an artist and I'm a manager, promoter, so we would clash sometimes, you know what I mean? But at the main part, to have someone that supports you 1,000% in this industry, salute to your queen 1,000 times, because I see relationships get destroyed because of it.
It's not just like, there's times where I'll sit there, I'll write a song, I'll send it to her, I'll be like, yo, what you think? She'll listen to it, she'll give me advice. I'll be like, all right, cool. And all that. Like, I remember she buying me pipes to build a booth inside my old apartment. We had an extra room, so she bought pipes. I got cardboard. Trust me, this was some Magic School Bus shit I did with the styrofoam, but I did it, like, you know what I'm saying? And she was so supportive. Like, she always helped me with my music videos. Speaking of which, music video we had recently with Catch a Body, she made sure she made a big food for everybody, because, oh, you doing it coming from my husband's video, I'm gonna, you know, make sure y'all eat. And everybody like, oh, yo, this hospitality is crazy. So she shows like her hospitality is amazing. The fact that she's a people person, so it's like she can gravitate people, like, oh, come with me to the show, and they're like, okay, I'm coming. So it's like, to have that person that is like a people person who's all happy and it's all about, you know what I'm saying? you need somebody like that. Like I always tell people, like, it's our responsibility to get people, but our ladies are more, because if they see you fully supporting me, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go see you. I'm gonna go see you. You know how good it felt to turn around and you see like 7 Obi-Wan shirts? That's like, oh. But I got more people coming for the October one, so it's like people coming from out of town. So it's a beautiful thing when you have that much support.
Yes, so get your tickets, guys, for October 30th. It's going down 10 days from today on Sunday, not the Sunday coming, the following Sunday.
Right.
It's going down October 30th. If you buy tickets ahead of time, you save $5. At the door, it'll be $15. Make sure you come see this man. He's going to perform. I know he's going to kill it. He killed it last month up there.
Yes.
603 Bar and Grill, Manchester, New Hampshire. We're going state to state. I told you, we're not stopping. We're country to country. We are international, and this man is going to kill it. Salute to you. I appreciate you. And like you said, I always tell people I'm a mother first. Everything after is bullshit. So, you know, you're a father first, so you got to make sure you get home to your son or your daughter.
Oh, to my family, period. To my family.
Period.
I'm saying it's not just about my missus and the children. You know what I mean, I got a brother-in-law that's, you know what I mean, that's up there in age. I got a sister-in-law that's health concerns. I got a whole bunch of family that needs me and my lady to be there, and they're so supportive. So at the end of the day, I got to be supportive and be right there, because I've learned in the hard way that family is important, because I grew up in the system, so I didn't really care for the family bonding. But now I understand how important family is, and just to sit there and have all these people sitting there that you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. So yes, shout out to the parents, all the parents, man, but just keep it going.
Definitely. What is the best advice you've been given during your career?
Oh, don't be afraid to fail.
Yes.
Because it's going to happen. Don't be afraid. If that's the best advice I got, and I got it from my godson at the time. And because he was helping me, like I was recording, I'll teach him how to stop and go back, whatever. And I would get into this one song. I'm so frustrated. I'm like, you know what, man? He was like, it's all right, Aunt. It's all right. You'll get it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, you got to fail to pass. You ain't going to just... And for me at the time, to see my 14, 15-year-old godson tell me that, I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm going to shut the fuck up and keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I'm going to keep going. You know what I mean? Eventually, I'll get it. So that's what it is, man. Never be afraid to fail.
That's true. It's true. And a lot of people, you know, don't give up. Like, if you fail once, don't feel like, oh, I'm done for the rest of my life. No,
Rome
get up.
was not
like, you fall down with your training wheels, you get back up and you learn how to ride a bike.
Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day. A baby takes what? From the age of 5 months to a year to learn how to walk. So within that time, they are struggling, they are crawling, they are in a walker until they finally walk, and it's the same process.
Yes.
Same process. No matter what it is, it's the same process. School, walking, career, everything. You're going to fail at first. You gotta get used to it. You gotta put the work in. It's like if you could be a manager or win something at the month at your job, you should be able to win whatever at a rap contest because you put in the same exact work.
Facts.
Period.
Facts. Totally facts.
So just put in the work.
Yes, sir. So, your boy Loco's on here.
Yo, what's good, bro?
That night.
That's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy right there. That's my guy.
Yes.
We gotta get a song going on soon. But yeah, man, just put the work in, man. Like him, he's putting, shout out to him while he's on there. You know what I mean? Loco, shout out to Loco, because he's been putting his work in. Connecticut, New York, whatever, he's putting his work in. That's what I like to see. Like, just put your work in, show love, and show love back. Because the one thing I say that we have to do, we would be so much bigger in Manchester if everybody showed each other love.
Yes.
Like I tell people all the time, I don't want to be known for a state where Adam Sandler came from. Like, you understand where I'm coming from? Like, even though I'm born and raised in New York City, like, I don't want to be known like, oh, these Manchester rappers, like, what is the Manchester besides Adam Sandler and this, that, and the third? No, like, if New York could do it, Atlanta, Texas, Georgia, California, why can't we?
What
Sometimes,
part of New York were you from when you were born?
the Bronx, born and raised.
All right, I'm gonna change the um the title in the interview.
Mm-hmm.
I put New York, New Hampshire. I'm gonna change it to New York for you.
Listen, I'm in Manchester. This is my residence now, but I'm born and raised in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, I'll put New York on there because that's I usually put the state or the country where the person's born in.
But yeah, just everybody got to put the time in, stop the hating, open the networking, because there's so many good artists out here, man. If we could just all get together, make something right, put the work in, it'll be fire. Like, I want to do a song with Arabian Queen.
Oh,
like,
yeah, shout out to Arabian Queen.
I definitely want to do.
Last week.
I'm searching for the right beat, but you know what I'm saying, to fit her style of singing. But yeah, like, we just gotta network, get together, don't be afraid, chop it up, you know, nothing but positive vibes. If we could all do that, New Hampshire will light up in a flame.
That's everywhere.
Everywhere. But you realize the people that do it, they light up in a flame. Atlanta, don't matter if the person's a one-hit wonder or nothing, they get that love and respect. Same thing, Cali, they get that love and respect. We got to do the same thing here, man. Same thing here. Like I told the artist, I said, not trying to be rude, but nobody's bigger than nobody here because there ain't a big name yet.
Yeah.
There isn't a big name yet. So until that big name, we're all crabs in a barrel. Instead of, you know, pulling each other down, why don't you get on my shoulders and get up there? So once you're there, you can help me and I can help the next brother up. You know what I'm saying? We got that crab in the barrel shit down too hard, man. But I would love to see that. What? A big showcase, New Hampshire's finest going in. We sitting there working with each other, like getting our songs right. That, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Jimmy Fox. I don't know who that. I thought you said Jamie, but I don't know who Jimmy Fox was. But yeah, you got to put in the work. It's all about work. Like, you got to put in the work. Like, you're not gonna get nowhere doing something half-assed. I treat a performance like a job interview.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get a job. That's what, like, I'm treated like a job, because if I'm not putting my best in this, why the fuck am I on stage?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
Is there any shout outs you want to give and let them know?
Shout out! Oh man, shout out Nicole for the everything. I appreciate her putting me on the shows, and I told her I was gonna come and do my thing. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that was there. You know what I'm saying? Felix, all of them. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing and making music. That's not just sitting there doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that's taking care of their kids and pulling it down for their families, because that's important at the end of the day. Yeah, we rap, we do our shit, but taking care of the family and seeing our kids grow is the main objective. So shout out to all that. You know what I mean? But that's to say one more thing, for everybody, man, put in the work. Don't be lazy. Put in the work. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. Okay, cool. That's what I figured you was talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Just put in the work.
Yeah.
I promise you, if you put in that work, and this is no disrespect to guys or anything, if guys go so hard to get the female or the bag or to look fly, you could do the same thing with your ambition and your lyrics.
Yeah.
And shit, girls, you could go on, gotta get that guy for that bag, trying to work hard, do your independent shit. Same thing.
Yeah.
Don't come into this shit doing a bare minimum.
Yes, sir.
Because you will receive a bare minimum.
Definitely. I've been in this music industry since 2008, full throttle. It's just been going harder and harder. So all you artists out there, never give up, and keep it. Listen to the criticism. If someone's telling you, but it's only, they're not hating on you. They're giving you advice because you're not just the only one hearing it. I had an artist one time. He got a fire song. I'm not gonna say his name, but when he recorded it, it sounds terrible. And I'm telling him, I'm saying you have to go re-record it. It's like, oh gee, you're just hating on it. I'm like, no, if you can hear it, it sounds like fuzzy, muzzled. It doesn't sound clear. So that means you need to go back in there, re-record it. So they didn't take that advice too well, but it is what it is, you know. I try to help artists by giving them honest opinion, and if they don't want it, then they shouldn't be in this industry, because God forbid they're doing a huge show and then they do a terrible job and someone gives them from the industry, and then what are going to spaz out at the people in the industry? No, that's not a good look.
Yeah, facts. Listen, if you still managing, I need somebody. Like, come over here. Like, you don't have no problem with me. Like, whatever needs to be done, done. I got enough. I'll send you a link to the catalog so you can see that I put in the work. Like, it's like, I just need to get there. So if you can help me get there, I'm with it. Like, I'm with it.
Felix, I would suggest Felix. He's looking for artists to manage right now. The only reason why I'm not gonna say I'm looking for artists right now, it's because I'm an actress too, so I'm gonna be filming in 2 movies. So
I seen that on the book. I seen y'all doing some things on it. That's what's up. I hope that everything goes well with that. But yeah, tell Felix to or send me his Facebook, whatever, because I definitely need a manager. This shit doing it by myself is stressful. Like, at least I have somebody helping me with that, so I could, you know what I mean, be able to be sane and do what I need to do.
I'm gonna talk to Felix. And when we see him at the show, I'll be seeing you at the show October 30th, and then I'll introduce you. He's co-hosting with me that show.
Okay, cool. Definitely, I'll be there. So will the Jedi Knights, as I call them. They will be there too, deep, because I'm trying to bring as much. I invited 23, but 17 told me they can come.
Ooh, so it's gonna be fire. Everybody wear your Halloween costume. I just got my mask today.
Yeah. I gotta get me tomorrow. I gotta get me a Halloween costume for that. But I gotta make sure the Halloween costume is good enough for me to perform in, so I won't do much sweating and over breathing. So it's preparation. Like I said, it's preparation. Whatever I get, it can't be too heavy or whatever. Because the songs I want to do, like, because last time I just straight fireballs. This time, new Korean country doing Catch a Body there. So, you know what I mean, get that popping. I'm going to do, you know, the vibes. I'm going to do Torrid, and I'm going to do a song called Get Freaky. So, yeah, I'm going to show people I'm versatile. And then November, when I got that long showcase, that's when I'll show people the R&B, like the smooth side. I got this lined up. Trust me, I write in a book every night to figure out which songs I'm going to do, and it changes every freaking time.
Well, I like that Catch a Body. I like that. I seen that on your
Yeah, we did the video for it, man. It should be out. Like I said, it should be out soon. Shout out to Mike Wayne for that.
Mike Wayne, call me.
Yeah, Mike Wayne did Scary Movie for me too. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to him. Usually, my guy Travis Pitcher, aka Grizz, does my thing, the leader of the Angry Boy collab, but New Country, I did the song with him, so I wanted to, you know, learn his peoples, get to know his peoples, and shout out to Sicker Than Most, because there's some cool people, some real stand-up motherfuckers, gentlemen, real rights. So shout out to them. And yeah, man, that's my goal, is to get to know local artists, make songs with local artists, make good relationship with local artists, so when it's time to boom, 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 there's not a damn problem.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Shout out to DJ Black on here, DJ Big Styles. Shout out to Minister Thomas, everybody that tuned in tonight. Domination J, salute. We're state to state country. We got Canada on here. Salute to everyone. Make sure you get your tickets ahead of time for October 30th. It's going down. I'm hosting. Felix is co-hosting. DJ Cruz
be in the building.
That night with M Styles. We got OB performing. The list is crazy. Get your tickets ahead of time. Save $5 at the door. They will be $15. Wear your costume. It's going to be off the chain. And
that's a fact.
Salute to you, OB. This is interview 513 interviews I've done in 4 years. Salute, and salute to your wife again. God bless everyone.
Thank you.
Have a blessed night, and I thank you for coming on here.
All right, man.
Have a great night, everyone. Much love and respect. Tune in at 6 p.m. for Bonnie Stone. Have a great day, everyone. Peace, love, and respect.